Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming. Thanks to everyone who is always here checking out these videos. It means a lot. Thanks for those of you who submitted questions on the IG for the family. And if you did not do that, just send my wife. It's Oak Mama. That's her handle on IG. Just send her a message there. She'll get the questions and get them together, and then we'll do a live. But anyways, I'm going to show you guys some consignment stuff. But as the title suggested, I am going to open up the metal cards that I just got back from PSA. It's unopened completely. I figured I'd just do that live. Make sure everything looks okay when we do that. You guys can see my address there. That is a public address. I did get a text from somebody out of that last video. He's like, "Hey man, is this Rusty? Or is this TCA Game or something like that?" I ended up texting just a few times, but most of the time I don't really respond to text messages anyways. So that's my business phone number, and you can find it anytime you buy something from me on eBay anyways. But thanks to all of you who were looking out for me. Anyways, let's jump into a few of the consignments. I got in some pretty cool stuff, and the scanner has been working out pretty good so far. So here's the first one. I did get in a few more Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Got an Ultimate Rare Decode Talker. That's from the OTS Tournament Pack 6. We've got the Blue Eyes White Dragon. This is an Ultimate Rare. These all have CS19 on them. There's 5 cards. Got a Fusilier Dragon, the Dual Mode Beast. Again, this is an Ultimate Rare. Ultimate Rare just means like it's hollow here, on the stars, on the attribute, and then the name itself. And all 3 of those are like that. Ultra Rare, if you guys ever see that, if you're into Pokemon, that just means it has gold letters, hollow in here. Then you got Secret Rare, which is like silver letters, but also hollow in here. It usually has some kind of like texture to the hollow pattern itself. And then if you do like a Super Rare, it's just hollow in the middle. And then there's other rarities beyond that, like Ghost Rare and different things, but honestly, I can't keep up with all the stuff that Yu-Gi-Oh has come out with. I just know some of the basics. But here's a few other cards that they have. They got a Garchomp and a Giratina GX. This is the promo from the Power Partnership tins, and then you have the alternate art from Burning Shadows. This is the number 88. I believe this come in a collection box, and there was a jumbo that come along with it. Next up, we've got 2 cards for CS9. We have a SL Groudon from Call of Legends. I believe there were 9 of these SL cards, and I think the Rayquaza, that's the one that everyone has a tendency to go for. But really, they've gotten pretty rare. For the longest time, not many people really cared about them, but they've gotten expensive because they are pretty hard to pull, and Call of Legends is a tough set. And then right here we have a Pristine Tin, which is really tough from CGC. I mean, you wouldn't think it is, but it's getting up there with BGS on like how tough they are on their tins. The Perfect Tin is pretty rare to come across as well, but this is the Rayquaza V. It's the alternate art from Evolving Skies. You can see right there, it's got the Rapid Strike on there. That's just kind of a new thing that come out. And yeah, you can see it right there. Beautiful looking card. Kind of interested to see where that goes. Next up, we've got 3 cards. These are all Japanese, as you can see. These will be CS18 in the title. And the reason I mark it like this, so like if you go and search my store, instead of having to look at everything, if you're looking for these specific cards, you put in CS18, it should just pull up these 3 cards once they go live. Some of these are going live as late as Sunday. Some of them are going to be going live tonight, so give it a few days if you don't see it, but they should go up. And then I've also started putting in the last 3 of the cert number in each one of these auction titles. So for one, it helps me keep it together while I try to space out any duplicates. Sometimes they are not spaced out. And then also, sometimes buyers wait several days. So even if they are, they could buy something from one day and then a week later, and it can get kind of confusing. But got some pretty cool cards here. We got the Nessa Hollow from the Trainer Card Collection. I don't know much about this. Kind of reminds me of the Marnie Collection cards that had like the signature on it, but that's a Gem Mint 10. And then you guys know that I've bought a few of these myself. This is the Stamp Box Collection cards. You got the Pikachu here with the Beauty, and then you've got the Cramorant here. Both of them are Gem Mint 10, and they are sequential. So if somebody wins both of them, they'll have a sequential pair. Next up, we've got some more packs in, and while I don't have it on the back here, I believe it's CS14. I don't think we've had that one. 19. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's CS14, but you could probably just search by these packs as well. You could just do like PSA graded pack or something. There's not going to be a ton of them. We've got some Neo Genesis first edition PSA 9s. Got all 4 artworks on this one. And then we also have some of the old style cases. We've got two for the Gym Heroes. You've got the Misty and the Lieutenant Surge. If you see part of an art name in the title, that's so that I can identify, you know, which artwork it is. Makes it for a little bit quicker processing. And just so you guys know, all this stuff pretty much come in today, and I'm trying to get it up. I will be gone this weekend to see some family, but auctions will still go through and everything will still ship out within 3 business days. But if you buy something after Thursday morning, it probably won't go out until Monday, so try to keep that in mind. And then this is probably my favorite 2 cards that are coming in an auction. Oh, this is CS14, so it might be CS, so there's 18, 9, 19. So I think it's CS16. So it should be CS16, which would be for the booster packs. And then these two right here, these are the CS14s. But I mean, I love it when cards like this come in, because I mean, you're talking about, you know, the pinnacle of, you know, some of these set cards that you can pull. You got a Shining Gyarados. You know, you're talking about the first Shining card. You know, Shining Gyarados actually come before the Shining Magikarp, because Magikarp is technically the number 66, and they did them in alphabetical order back then, so that's why the Gyarados is positioned before that. And you know, you're also talking about the some of the first secret rares all together. You know, the first one was technically Dark Raichu, and then you had, you know, then you've got these, and then you've got the Shinings from Neo Destiny. But this is a Gem Mint 10. You got a Gem Mint 10 on the Ho-Oh as well. And for those of you Era collectors out there, this is not the Hollow Bleed, which I don't know if I've even seen a Gem Mint 10 Hollow Bleed before. And if you don't know what I'm talking about there, basically the Hollow pulls through on all the parts of the feathers and even his eyes. And you can, I mean, if you put it at the right angle, you only see just a little bit of the actual Ho-Oh, and all of the Hollow background pulls through on the card. It's beautiful. It's very hard to find on the first editions, but it's pretty common on the Unlimited cards. But anyways, here are those 2 Gem Mint 10 cards. You can look at the corners if you want to. Looks like I'm blocking out the top middle right there. That's just to make sure that nothing gets blocked, or nothing gets confused with these cards when I go to ship them out. However, if you have any questions about and you want more pictures, just send that to my my eBay messages. All right, so this one feels a little heavier. So this is probably the first one that I sent out back at the beginning of November. This should be the Metal Charizards. See how these come back. Hopefully they come back just fine. Wouldn't expect anything less for something that really wasn't graded. Okay, so they have been put into new card savers, so they were at least moved out of the ones that I sent in. And kind of looks like the same penny sleeves that I had. I mean, I didn't memorize these cards either, but everything seems to look okay. Make sure we get enough of them. There's 4, 5, 6. Ooh, don't remember that. Is there a chip on the card? I don't know if you guys can see it. See that? Which is unfortunate. 7. And 8. So then that one little thing, those look pretty good. Got the 8 Pikachus. Don't see any of that other stuff. I don't even really know what that was. It was like part of the card was missing. Yeah, you can see it there on the Pikachu too. I wonder if that's what's happening with the damage stuff. Maybe because they're moving around, then you get that kind of thing going on. Because this one actually has it now. Looks like 3 spots. I don't remember that on any of the cards. Because that would make more sense as to why they're stopping grading these things if it's moving around enough and like, what is that? And that little stuff that seems to come off the card, like that right there, part of the card is flaking off. That would be kind of weird. Like the print surface is compromised or something like that. Because I'm not sure you can really damage them moving them around like that. but not in the way that you would think, like hitting the edges too much or something. All right, let's look at the next one. And for those of you wondering about PSA and my Neo Genesis packs, I have yet to get that resolved. They are working on it. They've asked for more information. I'm just basically waiting to see what they're going to do. I promise you guys, once they let me know, I will update you and we'll go from there. Good thing is that video's got a lot of views. Alright, so here's... See, I don't remember there being stuff like that on these cards, but there could have been on, you know, one or two of them or something, and I just missed it. So that'd be something that I really wouldn't contest. I don't really like that chipping thing on the back, but see a little piece there too. But I didn't document the cards. I'm not going to put it past my mind to have forgotten something like that. And then here's the 6 Pikachus. These were all from the first wave. These were from the second wave. I remember the first wave stuff, almost all of them had like those little puncture marks on them. And wave 2, like none of them had it. Which is why I was so excited to send off all the ones that I had. I was like, oh, I'm going to get some 10s this time. You can see it there, in that corner too. And the pop definitely reflected. I mean, it was like 1 in 5 of the Zards that were going in were getting that. But anyways, guys, this is my PSA rejected submission. I sent it in express, both of them. There was 2 separate orders. It was about the beginning of November for the first one, and it got sent back at the end of November, right at the beginning of December. I think it might have been the beginning of December. And the second one was a little bit later, but it got sent back at the same time. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Be on the lookout for more of those consignments. Right now is a really good time just to be investing. Or not even investing, just collecting. Like if you collect, you know, PSA 9, WotC stuff, or even cards like these, I mean, they're going to go for low, but like, if you like booster packs, I mean, these are not, I guarantee you, they're not going to bring like super high premiums. But they're going to be for very reasonable prices. And so now's a good time just to pick stuff up here and there. There's going to be a lot of people throwing out cards. And just keep your eye out. You never know. You might hit a few good deals. All right. Thanks.